Next up in chapter 5, which is on well-being and lucid dreams, we'll be defining what well-being actually means. And I really like how James breaks this down here. So I think improving well-being is the unrealized goal present underneath many of our pursuits as lucid dreamers. Improving well-being is the unifying principle underneath goals like seeking to learn more about oneself, attempting to communicate with one's subconscious mind, or otherwise trying to cause a lasting change in the contents of consciousness from within a lucid dream. So this even includes stuff like practicing real life skills within your lucid dreams, using your dreams for creative inspiration and things like that. All of that still falls under well-being. Then he writes this: although I have experienced its positive effects firsthand, I found it incredibly difficult to communicate precisely why and how. And that I find to be totally true. Well, I'm sure, my lucid dreaming practice has helped me in some ways. It's very hard to pinpoint exactly why and how. Even in like the example I brought up in the previous video where, public speaking, right? My current job has a whole ton of public speaking and trainings we got to present to large groups of people and stuff like that. And I really did not like that aspect of my job. I mean, I almost wanted to quit my job when I was first starting out a couple times over it. But also when I first got this job was right also when I was really getting into my lucid dreaming practice. And so I would use my lucid dreams to try and practice my public speaking to get over my waking life fear of it. But every time I would do that, I'd find it to be incredibly easy and it wasn't difficult at all. So, I did eventually get over it, but I don't know if my lucid dreams helped with that or not. Really what it was just me grinding through it in my waking life, sticking to it, right? Practicing and getting tons of reps at it to the point now to where it's actually like the favorite part of my job. As long as I'm well prepared, I really do enjoy, public speaking and giving trainings and doing whatever else. He also writes, it is the act of being mindful during novel experiences, and this is like when you're within a dream or even in waking life, which provides an opportunity to learn something about oneself. If we observe our internal experience within many varied lucid dream situations, then little by little, we are able to update our conceptual model of who we think we are to make it more closely resemble one's true self. And then it even goes into how even something as simple as having fun in your lucid dreams, right? Even like fun and pleasure seeking, which is what caught me up for so long when I was first getting into the practice, but I couldn't even see beyond that. I didn't even cross my mind to try and do anything more than that with them. But even that can be defined as well-being as well, right? If it's, providing with some relief or some other positive effects from it. And, if nothing else, that is definitely one of the good things I got out of my practices. I've always really enjoyed sleep. I've always really enjoyed following my dreams, whether they be lucid or not, like even just regular, mundane, normal dreams. I enjoy those as well. Now even like nightmares. I don't even really mind nightmares. Now, what I don't like though is like dreams where I'm really like irritated or angry, and then there's definitely can be some like hangover effect from that, right? I have, some night full of just a bunch of really angry, irritating dreams. I'm gonna wake up on the wrong side of the bed and be a bit more irritable and angry. And there are some things you can do with that. Like for me, generally I have pretty excellent dream recall, right? And being able to remember all the irritating shit you're going through in your dreams does tend to keep me a bit more irritated and angry for longer after waking, where if I could just simply like tank my dream recall into the ground, right? So maybe I still wake up, man, I feel a bit irritated and angry. Well, maybe I feel like I didn't sleep well, but not being able to actually recall every irritating thing that was going on in the dreams, can kind of just help it fall away a bit quicker. So I do have people reach out to me sometimes saying, oh, the dreams are always so negative. What can they do to help it? And really a kind of simple one is just find ways to destroy your dream recall, right? A simple one would be like, partaking in some THC or something like that. Now, you don't get as good sleep, after doing that kind of stuff, but at least it can, really tank your dream recall into the ground, so you won't be recalling all these things. Oftentimes it can help people fall asleep better initially, but then, it messes with like your sleep cycle, so you don't actually get like the full proper rest that you would have got if you weren't smoking any of that shit. But nonetheless, just some things there. Until the next video, keep the lucid dreaming practice legit.